Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a tarot reading on the question, are we getting married? Yes or no? Let's pick some stones. This one reminds me of a cod liver oil. Cod liver oil pill. You know those little round ones? Anyway. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to let you choose your pile, whichever resonates. Pause that, pause the video if you need more time. Okay, just going to push these over. Alright, so now let's see. So what is going on? So it says, yes, but there's a ways to go. It's not like right now. But yes, you will get married. Very supportive. Very supportive marriage, a very good match. The concept, the idea, the way it's going to be. The family's going to be supporting it. Family's going to love it. Your friends are going to love it. But there's a ways to go. So you will get married. You know. So for those who have, because I feel like someone here is maybe a specific, but someone doesn't have a suitor yet, or is not with someone, and they're wondering if they're going to be married. You're going to have choices. You're going to have choices. You're going to have many choices, and you'll get to pick. So it's not like don't worry. Like, I mean, it'll come, and you'll have a time to choose. And for those who are with somebody, yeah, you're getting married, but there's work. There's not done. It's not there yet. Either you have to work on the relationship, or you have to work on the actual planning. Either one. So what is it that we do know? Wow. We do know that it's a leap of faith for sure. I mean, you're just jumping in, and you know that there's work to do. You've been thinking about it, stressing over it, but you know, having the idea that, yeah, things can be good. You've been working on it. You've been working on what's stressing you, or what the problem is. So for some, there's a problem, and you gotta figure it out before. But you're willing to jump in and figure it out as you go, or jump in and realize that it will work out as you go. So I'm picking a few scenarios here. Seems it's quite a bit of information. There's also some of you that are wondering if it's even possible or doable at this time. Love is one thing, but is the money there? Is it able to actually become a reality? And the sources will come in. The resources will come in. You know that it will. And also, you feel like you're being guided, or some of you feel like it's the perfect person or the perfect time. So I get that from this pile. But you know, for those who are stressed, you're going to work it out. You're definitely going to work it out, and it's going to materialize in a good way. That's what I get for those. And for those who are single, and they're wondering if they're ever going to get married, because that's what I feel in this pile. For some, you're just going to have to jump in there and open up, because right now you're too closed, and you're not opening up to your options. So you have to do that first. And what we don't know, or what we wondering about, or what's the universe throwing at us, well, there you go. The world. Some of you have it all at your feet. You're reaching high, or reach high, or you're hoping for plenty, or huge, or a great amount, or a really big success. Anyway, it's an amount of big and huge and abundance, like lots of abundance. So you either have a wealthy marriage, or you're going to have plenty in your marriage, or there's going to be so much to do, and you know, like, but it's all in a positive way. It's all really, really good. You're going to have the understanding of how it works, how to make it work, and how it will all go into one. So this is beautiful. That means that when you do get married, when you actually do it, it's going to be wonderful, but it's just not like going to be fast. Yeah, for those who are single, the person's on their way. They plan to ask you out, or plan to date, have several dates or several outings, or definitely you have someone who's planning to ask you soon, or you're going to go ask someone soon. Depends on your situation and how it works for you. So once you've opened up, you will start your relationship, and this relationship will be one of the choosings, whether you get married or not. It's up to you, but it'll be one of your choices. That's for the ones who have no one and they are looking, and for those who are already committed, that it is happening. It's just not as fast for some reason or another. So I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I hope you resonate. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to press that like button or the subscribe button to support my channel. Thank you. Okay, group number 2. Your stone's on the floor. I can't go look for it. Went right out of the table. So let's see. Are you going to get married? Let's see what's going on here. Well, it's a yes. You are getting married. It's very, very good. It's very healthy. You're ready, and they're ready. They're very supportive and very romantic, and they're really wanting this too. And you're ready. You've just been waiting and ready. You plan a long time to be married, or you plan this, or you've been hoping for it. Anyway, it's there. It's arrived. And yeah, it's definitely. So what's going on? Which you've been worrying about it, and now your worries are over, because you know what? That person is here. So you know it. For some reason, that's going to make your life so much better, because you want to be married, and you've been worried about, is it going to happen? And yeah, they're even walking to you and telling you, hey, this is a wonderful thing to do. Let's do it. And it's beautiful, and that's how it is. They've been thinking about it a lot, or you've been thinking about it, or you've been putting the ideas in their head a lot. And they're like, okay, I got it. Gonna ask. So for those who haven't been asked, they're going to be asking soon. So it's going to happen. And for those who have been asked, yeah, you know it. Okay, for what's going on in that's you need to know that you got to put a little bit more effort into it. Just because it's going to happen. There's a few things that you got to change your ideas or your thinking about. You have a certain way of thinking which is needs to be worked on, or you have to have like a better attitude towards it. It seems to me like I almost get like you think it's going to solve all your problems and that's it. You got to rearrange that thinking, because whatever you were thinking this is going to fix, it's not going to fix nothing. It's going to be always the same. You get married, you have the person in your life, you have your support team, they love you, you love them, you're ready for all this, but it doesn't solve the problem the way you were thinking. It's not so much, oh, I'm married, so now life will be good. No, you're married and you still have life problems, and you got to think about that. You got to realize that this marriage does not solve everything. It won't solve your life the way you feel, or the way you've been acting or wanting, or whatever the situation is. It's not going to just magically be fixed. It's there's lots to think about and lots to work out. And you got to put yourself in the other person's shoes too. You got to look at their point of view, because for some reason they may throw things back at you, or swing back at you, like not literally swing, but your ideas or your thinking or your thoughts or your wants. They may debate you or tell you, well, I don't think so, or maybe later, or it's not happening. However it's going to be, that's what I'm picking up. But you're going to have to put yourself in their point of view to understand them, so you can rebuttal or like insist or whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's going to take two now. It's not just about you, and that's going to be a change for you, and that's what they want you to know. All right, so I'm leaving it at that. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped. Don't forget to press that like button or subscribe if you want to support my channel. And also comment. That would be awesome. Thank you. All right, group number 3. Let's see what's going on with you. Oh my geez, your third yes today. Yes, you are getting married. So your prince, you're either someone's prince, knight, I mean. I was going to say, well, I was thinking Prince Charming. You're either someone's Prince Charming or your Prince Charming's coming. That's what I was getting at. But it is a knight for sure. He's or she are definitely know what they want, and they're not afraid to do it. They're not afraid to live life. That's for sure. They live life to the fullest, and they're very successful in doing what they want. And so are you. But definitely this is going to be a really good match. Yeah, you've been given another chance or a second chance. So you're either that person's is your second chance, or you giving them a second chance, or you're theirs, or it's just plainly a second chance at having something good that I'm going to move these over here. So this is something good that you had the opportunity before, and now it's given to you again with a different person. It depends. It's up to you. Like it's the same person if you're with that person. If you're with a new person, then it's a second chance with a new person. You got to put yourself in that situation, because I am reading more than one scenario. What you do know, or is that you walked away from a lot, and you've been you walked away, like you seen that there was no need or no more chances or no more. So that has to do with your second chance. You walked away from the first marriage, or the first or who you were committed to, and you went and you just took a leap, like it just went on your own without knowing where you were going or what you were doing, and then you had time to reflect. So whatever happened here, you reflected on it, and you grew from it, and you became stronger and wiser, and you have an understanding that you didn't have before. But also in this one here, yeah, you walked away. So you're the one who walked away from this, and it might have been good or not good, up to, like, it depends on your situation. But you're definitely having a second chance on a new marriage. What you don't know is that person is very, very good, and you're always observing or wondering, like, is this going to be good? Sitting back, relaxing, but also keeping an eye on stuff and wishing and hoping and not sure of yourself. Well, this is a good person, and you're going to be very happy. So there's your second chance of happiness with a person. You're going to be married, and you both fit, and I mean fit like you both belong to each other. So it could be into that if twin flame or your special person. I prefer to say special person, but for some that relate to twin flames or your soulmate, this possibly could be the one. That's what I'm getting. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. Hope it resonated. Don't forget to press that like button or subscribe, or even leave a comment, okay? Thank you. So we're going to group number 4. What is going on? You have options. So whether you get married or not, it's up to you. But you have options. There's things in life that's going on. You may want to rethink this option, rethink about what you want to do. It's really rethink, or think of it in a different point of view. They're asking you to think about it because you have other things to do too, and you gotta think whether this is really what you want. It's up to you whether you get married. So. But you really have to think about it more. That's what I get. Like, weigh your options, or look at things in different point of views, or, really think about it. They're cautioning you to think about it. what you know that things haven't been all that good. Things have been like not that good. They're good now. They've been fixed. Things have been good or getting good. You guys are getting along great right now, but not always been the same. And you are jumping in, like, you're just jumping in without really knowing whether this would work or not, because you have history, and the history shows that things can go really bad or they can go really good. What you don't know is that there's things that you don't know. There's things that you don't know, and there's quite a few things that you don't know. Yeah, things have been done, and certain things have happened. Yeah, so there's things that you don't know, and it seems like it's quite. It's your wish, I guess. It's your wish for things to be a certain way. You did receive your wish. You have a certain way of thinking or doing that's manifested some wish of yours. Yeah, things have been manifested. Your idea of what you've been wanting has been manifested. There's a new way of going. There's a new way of a new path, new beginning, like an unknown, I guess. Not so much new beginning as not really sure or you don't know. Sorry, there's more than one message here, so I had to figure. There's more thoughts in my head. Definitely, it's unknown for some, and you have a way of thinking or doing things in a certain way, and it's gonna work out. So for those who are getting their way, or this is what they really want, it will work out. If you really thought about it, they just want to make understand to be sure. And for those who have know that this was hard and now it's good, and you're just going to trust that it's good. They're saying that there's more things to know, definitely more things to know, but you're manifesting your wish. So things are going in a positive way. There's been a lot of things that you don't know, lots of things for some that has been kept from you, or it's like you have no idea what's been happening behind you or what had been done behind you. Things have not been revealed, and they kind of put it like I want to say that it made things harder. I guess the reasons things didn't work out is because you didn't really understand the whole concept of what was happening or why it was happening. But for some reason, you had new hope or a new way of being, or they changed, or they tried to be good, or they have all their little they got wiser on every time they made a mistake. They grew from it. That's what I'm getting. So they understood it better and better, and they got better. So a lot of work on themselves, and that made you even happier. Not because you know that it was happening, it's just because the relationship got healthier and better, but you didn't realize how much work they had done on their own and tried to improve themselves, and because they were a mess, and it took a lot of logic to get them back into track. And for some reason, you were a positive influence on them, and you brought them hope and happiness, and you had a good way of being with them, so that helped them change. So they are a better person for who they were before, and that is for some. So I'm picking a lot of different stories, but the basic theme of this story is that you really need to think and put yourself in the other person's point of view, or put yourself in another point of view, and really think about is it what you want before you commit. Balance things out. Really think about all the different phases, I guess, and then also know that your wish has been granted. Like you wanted them to be a better person. Well, they are a better person. Okay, group number 5. Let's see what's going on. Well, it's a yes with a maybe though. It's a maybe. Things look very good. They're very promising. You've been waiting for that. It's coming in. You've been wishing for it, waiting for it. And it's definitely coming in. It is a yes, but it is a yes with a maybe of something. Maybe, I don't know what the maybe is. Not you are getting married. That is a yes for sure, and it's going to be really, really good. And you get your wish, and you've been waiting for that for a long time. But what the maybe is about, I'm not sure yet. Let me see. You do know that things have been good, and very social, very social, very supported. Things have been really, really good, and this home life idea or business seems to be doing well. You're both on the same page. You're both enjoying life in the same way. You both want to have fun, be social, but yet have a home and start a life together. And it's so supportive. It's so strong. Like you can't sway this love. It's so strong. Like, I mean, this is a really has it all. I mean, yeah, there's always some problems, but the problems aren't a big issue. There's different directions or different way of thinking about stuff, or different plans sometimes. But they have to be worked out. But the gist of it all is that you're getting your wish. What you don't know is that we never know how things will work out. You won't know. Like, you don't know where you're going with this, and it's a heavy load. Yes, it's gonna take you to where you want to go. It's not that easy though. You're gonna realize it's not that easy. It's that you're going to have to really think about ways of completing what you want. And we're talking about your home life, the type of home life that you want, what you want to obtain, how you want your life to be. And you're not sure, or the path is going to switch on you and bring you into a different place. And because it brings you into a different place, you have to really think about how to obtain what you want. So life is going to throw you a curve, and they're telling you to be ready for it, and then not to give up, just to make sure you keep going. And not to give up, not to get angry, not to decide you can't, or get negative. That's what they're saying. Don't get negative. So yes, this is possible, but the maybe is things might not be on the same ideas. Like, you're on the same page, let's say, the same wantings, as long as it becomes a family and a family way and all that stuff. But what is the actual picture of that family might not be the same for both of you, even though it takes you the same direction. And also, but then you don't, like, life takes you in places. It's going to be lit though, and it's going to be okay. It's just good. I don't want you to get discouraged or give up hope, because keep going. So if something happens in this reunion, or something happens here, just know that you still will get your wishes. Just don't give up on it. That's basically it. Just don't give up on it. All right. So I'm going to leave you at that. And hope you enjoyed. Press that like button and the subscribe if you resonated and you enjoyed. Leave a comment. I love to hear from you.